Happy Friday, everybody. This is Dwayne with Growing Together Nursery, and I'm back for another adventure. It is Friday. It's usually a Fruit Flex Friday, but this week we are going a different route here. And yes, I always got fruit to go ahead and show you, but today it's all about what's new and what's going on. We're planning ahead for Mother's Day, so here we are. I want to go ahead and show you what it is that I got in, and we'll see what we can do. If anyone knows me, you know that I do not do most of the flowers. But, you know, I went ahead and got a couple of things here just because Mom's was like, well, it is Mother's Day coming up. Go ahead and ramp up and get some colorful flowers and different stuff. I said, well, I know we always have colorful items here that are edibles. That I do prefer to sell. I am an edible guy. Just to clarify once again, this stuff here is nice. It's cool, but can't eat it. To me, I'd rather have something that is not only beautiful, but dual purpose. Can't eat it. You know, you can make wraps out of this stuff. But I get it, I get it. Ladies love their beautiful colors. So we are getting ready for it. My mom is making some of these right here, these little plant holders. I don't know the name. I apologize, but yes, we are coming out with some of these over here. Getting some, and I figured why not? Put them up on the post. They look kind of cool. They hang a little bit. They're kind of catchy. I do have some more citrus in. I got some more lemons in, some limes, Barbados cherries, a bunch. Got this guy here, or this lady. Had her in the corner, but didn't like the full sun, so keeping her here for a minute. Do have this bromeliad. Come over and check her out. Cool colors in there. Very minimal maintenance on there. I don't know the name of it. I just found it along my adventures and was like, you're coming home, and we'll see if someone else will enjoy it. But yep, don't ask me the name. I have no clue. Maybe I couldn't tell you. I apologize. This is a petunia, but just the showy stuff. It's fun, great. Come see me if that's for you, ladies. Mexican sunflower. There's a flower that, as you can see, sorry about that. I didn't mean to go ahead and move it too much, but it's starting to bloom again. So all the Mexicans are out. They are just bloomed in December, and now it's that time of year again, it seems, and they are going nuts. But this is whenever Florida is the best to be outside. This is whenever we shine. Bunch of yellow fire marigolds. I just found out that they're edible as well. I'm guessing, I don't know about the yellow fires, but the marigolds themselves are. So I will be planting more of that because they're not only good for pests, but hey, if you can eat it, again, dual purpose. A bunch of different coleuses in here. This one is some sort of red bromeliad. I don't know much about them, but they look kind of cool and they're very easy to take care of. Some cool maroon coleus. Don't know the name. Just came out allegedly, and some cool little sunflowers. Uh-oh. It's not a whole lot yet. I am ramping up. But again, don't get used to it. It's just for Mother's Day. So I say, right? And then they come back and they start asking for this and asking for that. Sorry about that. But what else we got cooking in here? I've been up potting and getting things looking good. All these mojitos are kicking off. I just put a bunch in these 1-gallon containers over here. These are ready. They put off a ton of little babies. Can't separate them out. But I kind of let the people go ahead and rock with that. But look at this. A little split leaf. Pretty cool. Not edible, but really cool. Some things are just showstoppers. Got some Kerry star fruits as well. Still hanging on to the mamey, mustards and bananas and kales. Oh my. More mojitos over here. Whoop. Sorry about that, folks. Tripod is acting up, or user error. Some purslane, also edible, high in omegas, and beautiful. Now, I was advised not to eat this one, just because this one was raised for ornamental purposes, but we shall see. And then this little guy here, I was like, hey, you know, it flowered off, did its thing, and I started looking in here, and I'm like, well, nothing really held on, which I don't want it to. It's in a pot still, so ideally, I wouldn't want any fruit on there, but this little guy surprised me. I got, can I move it? Yep, got one there. And right underneath this leaf right here in the front. Another one right there. And these are pink pomelos. This one is for sale, over 55. One of my favorite fruits. I love pomelos. They are amazing. If you ever had one, it's like a huge grapefruit. Sorry about all the movement. I'm trying to adjust on the fly here. But it's like a huge grapefruit and very, very nice, juicy, sweet, excellent in the mornings. Still got a lychee. Sorry, folks. Rock with me for a minute here. There's no editing here. This is one time, one shot, and we rock. So, more petunias here, and all the cherries. I just got 4. They move, but right now we don't have any fruit on the tree. So usually it's whatever's in season. Once they taste it, they're like, oh yes, please, let me have 2. So, and here I've been getting more seeds going. Over here, kind of out with the old, in with the new. And cleaning up, getting some of this out. Some of these are starting to look good. These are the jigsaw or calypso peppers. Starting to get a little variegation coming out. And there's a spicy purple. Oh, that little, yeah, I don't want to give it that shadow. A couple desert roses. Got some mustards, some hollyhocks. These are just flowers. Over on this side, I potted a lot of these elipaeos. Very, very cool. These are 20 in a 1 gallon. And I mean, come on. Then these are 10 here if you want to go ahead and up pot them yourself. Because that is time. And that's effort. And that's more soil and more pots. So yes, I'm sorry, folks. That's the way she rolls. Bigger pot, bigger plant. Costs you a little bit more. Or you can do it yourself. I try to leave a couple back in some smaller stuff. These are just some herbs. I will be getting more this week. But I try to leave a couple back just in case some people like them smaller and they want to go ahead and watch them grow. I dig that. Tomatoes are, whew, these guys need to go. $2 each, come over and grab them. If not, I'll be planting all of those. But I hate seeing them sit there and that time starts ticking. Everything has a little ticker on there. This canna, growing it in water. I'm gonna give it a little test because I have been doing this mojito in water here and it's looking good. So far so good. Supposedly they do great in koi ponds. The ginger got moved back over here, the blue ginger or the greater galangal, because it does not like the sun as much. I need to get some more shade up because it is about 85 and it's gonna be a roaster. I mean, we are living it up right now. It is the good time to be out and about. You're not sweating too bad, but it is coming. We know that those mid-90s, this is the strawberry tree, mid-90s are coming. This week we're probably floating around the mid-80s, which is beautiful. Still got the Olympian figs and 2 strawberry trees. Looks like, I thought I had a fruit on here. Maybe the squirrels came over and grabbed it. It was ready. Oh, nope, right here. Dun, dun, dun. That's a little on the small side. It will plump up a little bit, but I'm waiting for someone else to come over and taste it, just in case they want to go ahead and buy it. These 2 are not for sales, just because those are for people that come over and want to have a little taste. It is always fun to grab a berry and go for a quick walk. But let me see, what else have we been doing? Mulching. Just throwing a ton of mulch around. All this in here got mulched. I've been pretty busy. All this in here. The mangoes, well, since you asked. I heard you. What's going on with them? Well, they're hanging in there. This one only sitting on 1. Coconut cream. I'm not expecting too much, and I shouldn't even let it hold, but man, they're so delicious. And again, You don't want to stunt your trees, but I'm growing a lot of these in containers already, so it doesn't really bother me if they are stunted. I'm not looking for a Mega Man tree or, you know, something that's all 50 foot or anything like that. I'm looking for like a 10 footer or even an 8 footer. If it stays micro, even better, as long as it gives us a few. We are not selling them. I am just a collector, if you will, just a super fan, a fruit geek of starting to push out again. Fruit geek, if you will, and just love enjoying all these cool fruits. Some miracle fruit here. And that one can be kept in a pot its whole entire life. It's gonna sit right there in that 7, supposedly. I still got Miwas holding. I kind of come out and give them a little shake to see if they're ready. And they don't want to rock. And it's been kind of windy lately, and for them to be holding still, don't want to move. Oh, we're in here. Let's see. Since we're here, let's go do a quick update on the Maria here. Look what she's doing. She wants to give us one right there. Nothing else up there. Looks like maybe a slight amount of powdery mildew. Yeah, I'm starting to see that. And then this panicle is just clustered up. A little dry up top. Maybe I'll take the hose to it. This one has a lot more powdery mildew mixed in there. And this one's looking clean. This one's more like bouquet style. So, but it's beautiful. This one's slowly but pushing, and the rest of it looks like it could be growth. I don't know. More of a mixed bloom action. The rest of the tree is just kind of sitting still, but come on, baby. I may need to buy those metal bags, the wire mesh, just because I'm not trusting these squirrels. These Orange City squirrels have never had a good mango, so they probably don't know, but I guarantee you it won't take long for them to catch on. Once they go ahead and they find out, oh, they taste that good? Okay. And they will be back and they will tell their friends. And that one's not gonna make it, neither is that one. I don't mind aborting some of these if they're black or whatnot. I don't like to clean up too much on here just because I kind of want to let the tree naturally do it. I know I'm contradicting myself, but if it's super black and I know that it's not going anywhere, then yeah, I don't mind picking it. Going to that, I love all visitors. Okay, let me this way. I love all visitors. I want everyone to come out and enjoy themselves over here. Please come over, take a tour. If you have the time, anytime that we're open, I'll give you a tour of my collection, nursery, whatnot. But when you're over here, just be mindful that these are trees, and I don't want to have to say a whole lot to the people whenever they're here. I want you to enjoy yourself, but if you're getting rough on the trees, if you're pulling on them, or if you're tugging on the fruit, I will have to say something because I don't want them falling off. It takes me a long time to actually grow these and to wait for them, and then for them to go, oops, it fell off. It's like, yeah, now I got to wait much longer, or sorry, doesn't put it back onto the tree. So I want everyone to have a good time. There is a sign over here that says, please don't touch the fruit. It's a little bit of nursery etiquette, just a little bit. Help me out, because if everyone touched them and everyone grabbed them and tugging on them, then I wouldn't have anything to eat and y'all wouldn't be able to taste anything. So with that, I do want people to come over and take a look. Don't mind if you touch the leaves, but when you start grabbing and tugging, and I get a little nervous. Okay, these are my babies and I've been watching them. I get it. If you buy a tree and you want to go ahead and do the rub and tug on it, then you can do whatever you want with it. It's your tree. But over here, we're trying to be as genteelly as possible. In here, Venus is only giving us, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 showing, and nothing on this left side. So 8 showing, maybe 4 will hold. I'm hoping. One more fell off at the Glen. I got 1, 2, 3, I think 4. But what do? You wait another year. That's why it's crucial. Every little fruit counts. What's up, Kiki? She's been taking care of the squirrels lately. She hasn't caught one, nor probably will she, but she's been holding it down. She at least will give them a little run, which is cool. And 3 Fairchild is what I'm working there. But you know, these are young trees. Oh, you need a break? And then that cack is going to get double grafted there as well. I just got to find some more scions. All of the hybrids are doing fine. They're coming along. This Glen I brought back over here just because I gave it a fresh little cut, and then it decides that it wants to go ahead and flower for me. It's like, no, don't cut me, wait. Kind of like what little ice cream did. Now this guy's doing it. He's like, wait, I'm not dead yet. Look what I can do. But Glen should be a good one, and we'll find out. All right, what else? More mulch. I mulch all through here and here. And this is just so I don't have to mow as much, and keeps the moisture in. Amazing soil here in a couple of years. All breaks down into black gold, if you will. What else is kicking off in the love tunnel? Well, you got fruit. Passion fruit is holding. This one is possum purple. Very, very sweet. And it's already starting to show up here. See if I can show you a flower, if there's any open. Yep. And there she is. So cool, so stunning. And I know that you can make teas out of that, but I want the fruit. I'll take the fruit. And I just extended it, so we'll get double the amount this year. Went ahead and mulched it underneath, but it's one of our faves. I am trying to propagate some of this to make more, just because all of these ends over here, you don't want it coming out. So as I cut, I will pot up and see if I can't get it to root. Let's see if there's any more on this side. Oh yeah, we got a few more little guys. And the cool thing is, you don't have to pick these. They will ripen up, they'll turn colors and fall. So you basically just run around the bottom or the ground there, look around, catch them before the squirrels do, because the squirrels love them here. I noticed that. They caught on real fast. And I know everyone wants to come over and grab fruit and touch it, but again, if it breaks off or if it falls off, then most people are like, yay, it's mine. I'm like, wow, that's why I cannot, and I can't give away everything to everyone. I'm sorry, I wish I could, but we cannot feed everybody here. If not, we will not have much to eat. Rolenia, the Sacha Inchi's looking good. This mango over here is starting to burn on me. Huge leaves on it, but I'm not understanding what's happening with it. It's got good water. I did give it a little bit of a tipping there. Don't know if that made it mad, but it is pushing again. So Karen Michelle, and she's a big girl. It's a very good mango. I'll go ahead and monitor her and make sure she's all right. Maybe give her a little sea kelp. But what else? Shangri-La, I just went ahead and took off a piece of this. There's coming down to the end. Well, oh no, it's still holding on. I still got some more berries in there. But I am grafting it, and we'll be taking cuttings off of here just because it will be in the walkway. So anything that's in the walkway will be cut back anyway. So why not go ahead and get some things out of there, or sorry, get some scions out. And all through here, we'll be mulching all through here, get more in. This lane is starting to come together. I'll show you the third lane real quick. I'll go over it real quick. Wax Shambu, and that's the red one. This is turpentine now, but it was, I want to say Seacrest, if I'm not mistaken. But now because of the winter of January 23, it now is growing back from rootstock. Mexicola Grande, avocado there. Another one that got smoked and now is turpentine. Again, I'll just graft these. This is a Zebrina, I think, Zebrina Rojo. It's a banana. Some cool variegation. It's red. And that leaf does not need to be on there. Oh, it just needs a little bit more water. This one is a winter Mexican avocado, and that's looking good. I went ahead and took a graft off of this, or a scion, and grafted it over to my seedling already. I got to check on that, make sure, see if that took. 3 in 1 whole sugar loaf. These are all little seedlings, and they're growing super slow. They are taking their time. Little assassin bug in there, but they're taking their sweet little time. That's why I knew that they would be great, because obviously the vigor is the same, and I can keep them nice and small, prune them up real good, and who knows, kind of play with them. This Brazos bell is dying back. It did not like the transplant in here. I'm starting to see that these limbs are starting to die off here. So yes, even though I got a nursery, yes, I do this full time. Listen, you keep all of these trees happy. It's just not the way it works. You can go ahead and move them around and play, you know, ring around. And yeah, some of them can be, you know, brought back and they can go ahead and reflush for you. But for the most part, it's a roll of the dice. You try to give them the best area, give them enough water, give them some azomite for transplant shock or whatnot. But you roll the dice and see what happens. If not, it comes out and you drop another one in. You know, black Suriname cherries. And then these are the 4 mangoes, about a foot apart. Yep, breaking all the rules. Why? And look at the way this one's growing. I have not seen that on a little seedling like that, but it's just like flushing out. It's just like really budding up. This one is a lemon zest seedling. It's not the real lemon zest. None of them are grafted. They're all seeds, but I just had an extra tag, so I put it on there. But yeah, I'm gonna fuse the limbs together, do some approach grafting, and why not create like a mango fence, play around. If it doesn't work, relocate. You know, but why not? Let's have some fun this year and see what we can do. Pitomba, which is another one I have not had. This one is just got done blooming and going nuts. I'm hoping that some of these fruit sets or these fruit will hold. Haven't had this one yet, but they say it's like a sour apricot, and I know people are like, you said that last week. I know there's new people. They hit me up and they asked me specifically for that. They did. But compost papaya, and the newest one on the front is the Bryce's World's Best Mulberry. I got this one, shout out to Leah Brooks. She went ahead and gave me some cuttings from here, and look at this. I don't know if you can see that. It's already rocking some fruit in there. Oh, sorry there, folks. Let's see if we can see that. Oh, man. Yeah, there's some fruit in there. Anyway, sorry, I'm all zoomed in. I am not a professional, folks. Please, if you have any complaints, contact the complaint department, and they will put you through to the person that you can complain to, all right? But yeah, this one's looking good. Just put him in the ground, what was it, last week? So I am trying to get some more mulberries in here because they're working out great. I'm making cocktail trees and people are digging them, but this is so far what we have for lane 3. I will be doing more Mexican sunflowers in between. I just planted some more right there. But that'll be the last lane that I do in this high density adventure. The system, if you will, and this will look all just like this all through here. So this will block a lot more of the wind, keep it really insulated, and hopefully that'll be the answer. You know, that way we can grow more mangoes in Orange City. If everything stays nice and warm and we don't get another frost, then what can this place turn into, you know? But, and these guys smell amazing. I know you guys can't smell them from there, but these smell like honey and chocolate. Amazing, amazing flavors. And you got amazing visitors in here. You see them working in there, getting all that good pollen. But there are a ton of them up here. If you were to look, there's bumblebees, there's butterflies. They're kicking each other's apples like they are. They will fight for these blooms in here. This one's, look at this one, shoved way up in there. Trying to get close enough without messing with them. Let him keep doing his job. He's got kids to feed. And look, it's still going. So again, chop and drop, nitrogen fixer, good for fodder for your animals. And windbreaks, privacy. I use them for privacy as well. Got some more right over here that I go ahead and block some out. And let's go for a quick walk in between here. Oh, look at these guys. Fuyu persimmons are flowering here. Hopefully we can get more than one this year. Should be nice. Crunchy, which is excellent. Got roselle popping up. Chaya. Cranberry hibiscus. That's a mahoy. Still got gandulas all over the place. I like them. I'd grab them and throw them. You know, just take them, grab them, crunch them up and throw them around. Let them sprout, chop them down, and I know. I get excited over this stuff. This is what I do. I'm back here, you know, I'm in between customers, so I'll sit over here and have fun. This one's rocking. This one already came out. I guess I can go ahead and take off the aluminum foil, but that was just an example of a turpentine on turpentine to show cleft. And the dwarf tie is coming to a close. We still got berries holding. We bagged a bunch, so we've got some in the house, but there's still some on here. So if you haven't tasted them and you're local, come on by. Thai dwarf mulberry. Excellent mulberry. And I am taking some leaves off because I will be getting some scions. We'll be making more of these. Just a really stellar tree. This cultivar is amazing. This one, literally a third of what my friend's is. We planted them together, and because he planted his in the chicken coop, it's 3 times the size and was just loaded with fruit. The sugar apples are starting to leaf back out. Another good one of my faves. And these are, ooh, not just leaf, I just saw that, but look at that, little flower action. Sweet, can't wait. So yes, not just, oh, right here. Not just leafing out, but flowering out. And I got some red ones coming as well, all from seed, but it's gonna be a while. But still, little variegated kumquats. Lemon flavored. It's cool. Why not? Variegated leaves. This has been fairly easy. Honestly, I haven't had to treat this with, which I'm, caveat, I don't treat anything, any of my trees with anything harsh. The most it'll get is a little bit of Dawn soap. The most. I'm not hitting them with anything hard. But still, the leaf miners aren't in here. Most of the leaves look good in here. I haven't messed with it too much. So I don't know what it is about it, but they don't mess with it. And let's see. You got, oh, one little Suriname. Not bad. Oh, that one split on me. And this one I'll be chasing down because from what all the reviews that I saw and heard, they were correct. It is a sweet, uh-oh, here she comes. Security. It is a sweet cherry, and I would definitely have another 2 or 3 of these. Very nice. One little seed in the middle, typical cherry, but very sweet. It doesn't have that piney taste that Suriname does. And for it being its first year, like, it put on a pretty good, I know there's some shadow in there, but yeah, I'm telling you, beautiful colors. Really good burgundy. It probably doesn't translate in this video as much, but just stunning and smooth and sweet. Very nice. And again, I will be getting some more of these because they're excellent. Good little fruits. Survival food? Absolutely not. But if you can grow it, why not have some cool berries? Oh, the Glen. Oh man, it's done. Be cutting that one off. So sorry. Back to the drawing board. I mulch all back in here along the backside. This carry needs a prayer. It too, you know, is going through it. It's out here in full sun. I gave it some water, but she's looking yellow. But I don't really stress about it. Starfruit does that. The leaves will turn yellow. As long as I'm still seeing some greens in there, life is good. Give it some water. It's getting some prayer. And another little seedling here, doing good. What did I do? I'm baking cookies on this tree over here. I made some grafts today. Did a quick Pakistan graft in here. Then an Altamont Sweet, which is a variety that I got from this guy in Altamont. It's very sweet. I don't know the dude's name, and then I did a Shangri-La down over here as well, and that was more of a bark graft. Yeah, I got Biden's alba everywhere. Yep, I let it rock. In certain places, not everywhere, but I don't cut it down. And why did I graft it onto this mulberry? Well, this one's dwarf everbearing, and the fruits are good, but I mean, that's full size. So tiny, not the worst. I mean, come on, it's still a berry, you're still eating. I'm sure it gives you more clutches than just one a year, hence the name, you know, everbearing, but it's little ones. So why not go ahead, put more varieties on here, and also I can show people how to shape them. That way they can all play together, because you know that's everyone's biggest fear is of cocktail trees, is one getting too aggressive and then it takes over. Well, let's have fun. Let's go ahead and prune them and make them look good and have different berries all on one tree and show y'all how it's done. But that's the majority of it. It is Friday. We are still rocking and rolling. Did mulch all through here. All my little watermelons are doing good, and I just dropped them in between the dropped them right in between the longevity spinach. All that is longevity spinach, and makes great ground cover. And look, just drop them right in. What variety? You're gonna have to find out a little bit later. You know, there's another one there. I'll tune back in if these guys make it and they start pumping some fruit. Oh, this one's not looking good. A little dry. A little dry. This one is flopping over. Oh, I think I just showed you. No edits, but yes, we're moving on. Sorry, folks. Yeah, but potatoes are sprouting over here. This little Yukon Gold, which I didn't have good hopes. I was like, man, these guys are not going to sprout on me. But it turns out that they did. And there's another one there. Another watermelon. But these armadillos and squirrels are coming in here and stealing them. I don't know if that's a squirrel or an armadillo, but they're digging up all my junk in here. I don't know what to do besides love on them. Feed them and give them some more stuff, you know. I mean, what are we gonna say? I can't say too much. Y'all will call PETA. I don't need any problems over here. We're doing some yams. That way they can go ahead and climb up, and then we'll harvest them a little bit later. I know I usually don't come back over here, but it's nice and shady. This is one of our oaks that we're running passion fruit up. Let me show you. It's gonna take its sweet time, but it will kick off. This is one of two. The first one made it all the way up. I know you can't see that, but it's here, it's dried. But once it shoots up, boom, it takes off. And this one is right here. They grow, what is it, 25 feet a year. So in no time, once it touches that branch right there, it's over. And it takes off, it'll just drop the fruit whenever it's ready. Bunch of bamboo that I use for the nursery. More Mexican sunflowers. This Thai jujube was planted here 2-3 weeks ago, and this one got a little transplant shock. Lost all of its leaves, but it's starting to come around again. You got to have faith. Throw them in a hole. At first, it's going to take you a little bit of time, but I got faith that it'll bounce back. Moringa tree. I think here, someone. Yep, we do got a customer. So back to it, folks. Y'all have a great weekend. Keep doing what you're doing. Lord loves you, and give somebody a hug. Let's keep growing, y'all. Oh no, let's grow. I cannot say let's or keep growing together, because Paul Neeson, I know you got to keep growing. We are growing together nursery, so we'll say let's grow together. Love y'all. Have a good weekend. Peace.